So, hi everyone, thanks to be here. We are uh, Viviana and me. We are from European Digital Learning Network (ETS), and we are here for a webinar in the frame of Digitaliators project. Me and Viviana, we are project manager of this project, and we are in charge to organize two webinars. So this one and another one in January. So keep in mind that we will have a second round of webinar during January.
Okay, the webinar of today is a preliminary webinar. In this webinar, we will just inform you about the main features of the Digitaliators project. So we will start with a general overview of what the project is, our aim, the objectives, what we have achieved so far, so the results that we have achieved till now. And then we will give you a brief time for your questions, and we will be very glad to give you answer. And if you have any questions, any doubt, or you want to ask us something, raise your hands, and we will be very glad to reply. So I think that we can start with the general presentation that we have prepared for you today. So I don't know if Beatrice, you want to share the screen, or do you want me to share mine?
If you want, you can, Viviana.
Okay, so I will. Let's do this. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. I will start presentation,
Yes.
the presentation mode. Okay. So, as I said before, today we have this general presentation of the Digitaliators project. Digitaliators is a project that is being financed by the Erasmus Plus program, and we deal with the digital upgrade for seniors. As I said before, this is an Erasmus KA2 strategic partnership project in the sector of adult education. So it means that our target group are people that are 18 plus. In our case, they are elderly. It's co-founded by the European Union. And let's go deep into the project objectives. So the main idea of this project, it starts about the digital skills for seniors. So what we want to do, we want to develop skill for the daily life online for people that are elder. We want to give them the skills they need to do online operations, such as how to do internet payments, transaction, communication, how to use social media, how to navigate in internet, how to, for example, send emails with attachments, how to put links in the emails, and all these kind of things that for us are simple just because we deal with it every single day. But for them, it's like we are talking in, I don't know, ancient Greek, ancient Latin, for example. And then we want to give support to the educators because, you know, it's very simple when you have to deal with younger students because we are speaking the same language more or less, but it's more difficult when we have to approach people that have a different knowledge from ours. So we want to provide the educators innovative lessons material for this kind of target group. why we choose Digitaliators. So why digital inclusion for seniors matter. The aging population worldwide is growing, so we have a really elderly people all over the world. And many seniors are excluded from the digital advancements, especially when it comes with COVID-19. They find out that they were not able to do almost nothing from their own house, from their own homes. So they had limiting their access to services and opportunities. It means that they were socially isolated during this kind of events. It could be COVID-19, but it could be, for example, other kind of illness that forced them to stay home, or other external matters that can arise. And this highlighted the importance of stay connected through technology. And then learning digital skills empower seniors to maintain independence and remain active member of societies. They do want not to depend from their sons. They want not to depend from their grandsons. They want to be independent. They want to do their things by their own. And that's the reason why we decided to implement a project that is like Digitaliators. The role of the Erasmus Plus project. Erasmus Plus promotes education, training, and inclusion across Europe, and it's the reason why we choose this kind of this kind of program to develop our project. And Digitaliators also is a strategic partnership, so it's focused on adult education, and it addresses digital skill gaps in seniors. The main ideas for this project comes from the COVID-19 impacts that has on our elderly people. It means that they had to change because COVID-19 brought significant change in their lives. They were forced to stay home. They were forced to deal with digital things. And it means the rise of different kind of problems. So create a serious burden, especially for them, especially from, for example, they were not able to pay their taxes. They were not able to do to go to the grocery store, for example. They had to ask for someone else to do shopping for them. And they had to ask someone else to book them appointments to the doctor. And it caused vulnerability. So older people scared and vulnerable during the pandemic, also because they feel socially isolated. The COVID-19 impact on seniors accelerates digital transformation, but leaving some of them totally excluded. I mean, I can see it from my personal point of view. I had two grandparents, and they were totally excluded from the ordinary day life. They struggle with the online payment, the government services, the communication. We have in Italy a tool that we call SPID, and it's useful for government services. And you need this SPID, which is a code that will allow you to do everything online. So it allows you to pay taxes, it allows you to go to your pension system, it allows you to do almost everything. And they were not able to have this kind of code. And they were totally frustrated about that. The reliances on family members for digital tasks create dependency and stress. I know because my grandparents, for example, they ask me for something and I can explain them once, I can explain them twice, but when it comes to the third times, they feel very stressed about it. And they also feel ashamed of asking me the third times to let them know again what they had to do. We also have done some research about the statistics in all over Europe, and especially in the countries of our consortium. And we've noticed that only the 29% of individuals in Bulgaria and the 32% in Romania possess basic digital skills. And the 44% of EU citizens lack basic digital skills, hindering participation in the digital economy. That's the reason why we decided to have digitaliators that align with EU goals that wants to support EU Digital Decade target of 80% of digital literacy by the 2030, ensuring no one left behind. This is also our primary goal with this project. I think that the target group is pretty well known now, but I want to let you know more about that and the aims of our project. So as you can see in the slides, we have summed up some of the main objectives. We have list 3, but we have many more. The first one is identifying and maps seniors' needs and barriers to digital adoption. The second one is the development of the engaging and high quality learning materials tailored just for them. And then we have the third one, which is pilot this material to gather feedback and refine them for maximum impact. I assure you that the piloting this material is the most important thing, because me and my colleague Beatrice are now into this process. We are piloting our learning material and we are discovering a lot. We have now more experience. We can understand better how to reach the needs of each of our students, because each of our students has different needs. The primary target group of our projects is senior, 65 plus, with limited or no digital skills, and vulnerable groups, including women and low-income individuals. The secondary target group is IT educator and organizations supporting senior education. Innovation in approach. It's very important to know that teaching the elder people how to use digital tools is very, very important, because it's not like teaching, for example, a 15-year-old or a 30-year-old or even a 55-year-old. We need to engage them with practical methods. They want to touch the computer. They want to go on internet. They want to experiment all the things that you are proposing them. You have also to take in consideration that they love games. They love to play. So if you have gamification techniques, for example, you will engage them a lot. Interactive and fun learning modules is what we have created just to catch their attention. Blended and e-learning, flexible format to suit all needs. We have prepared during this project digital formats for our learning materials. Yes? Did someone was saying something?
No, probably it's someone in the
Okay,
some
so sorry.
noise. Yes.
So sorry, because I can't see you. I just can see my presentation, so I cannot see any one of you. So we were saying that we have a blended technique of provide teaching materials. We have developed several courses online, and they are available on a platform. But we also know now that we need to provide our seniors different kind of materials that can be print and where they can add some notes, because this is very important for them. They want something to touch, they want something to take home, and they want something to open and read even without turning on their computer. Real life application. This is very, very important because, for example, we have seniors that have been enrolled in several courses related to IT, related to personal computers courses, for example, and they now are able to, for example, turn it on, use Word or other kinds of tools for writing. They know what a RAM is, they know what the software is, what the hardware is, but they don't know how to write an email. They don't know how to go on Facebook. They don't know how to pay their bills. And that's what they want to know. So that's the reason why we decided to have this kind of practical course and practical application of what we are developing. And we focus on essential daily tasks. As I said before, online banking and payments are very important for them. Avoiding scam is super important for them because they're receiving tons of SMS, tons of messages, tons of emails trying to scam them. And they cannot sometimes be able to detect which one is real and which one is fake. So it's very important from our point of view as educators, in this case, to let them aware of all the risks that there are on the internet. We want to help them book an appointment and accesses to public services. They want to book doctors. They want to know how to download, for example, from an email, the receipt of the medical bill. They want to know this kind of thing. That's very practical kind of things. And when they start to learn how to do it, they are super happy because they feel more independent. And what they told us every single day when we finished our course is, oh, I know, finally I've learned something new, and now I can do it without the help of my son, without the help of my grandnephew, for example. And also communicating via email and video calls. For example, last Monday we had um, a lesson in which we have seen how to use emails, and then we start talking about but if I receive an invitation from an email in which they said I have to click on these links because I have to go on a Gmeet, on a Google Meet, or I have to go on Zoom because, for example, I need to be in a meeting with my neighbors, for example. How can I do it? Do I need to do something different? Do I need something more? Do I need to be aware of something? And so it's very stimulating even from our point of view. The key deliverable of our project are, as I said before, digital learning materials. So we have created handbooks, video tutorials, creative exercises for easy understanding, and then we have multilingual content to ensure accessibility is across partner countries. So we have done our material in English, and now it's available in all the consortium languages. We have pilot programs. As I said before, we are now testing our learning materials with our seniors, with real-world scenarios with them. And then we have networking and dissemination because it's really important to disseminate the results that we have achieved so far. So we collaborate with local communities, with NGOs, with senior organization, and we are going to have our multiplier events to share the findings and promote the adoption of this kind of methodologies that we have created. What are the benefits and the impact that we can achieve from implementing Digitaliators? For seniors, we have improved independence in managing online tasks. We can reduce stress and raise confidence in digital tools because we have to know to take in consideration that sometimes they are really scared about use this kind of digital tools. They are scared when they have to pay something online. They are not used to use, for example, credit cards. They use cash. And so when you are there and you ask them, okay, let's go with a digital payment procedure, they are really scared. And they said, okay, but if I told you my credit card number, everybody can know it. And if they know it, they can steal my money. And so you have to reassure them, you have to let them know how to do it properly, how not to be afraid, what they have to take in consideration when they do this kind of things, when they do this kind of procedure. There are a lot of things that you have to take in consideration. We want also to enhance the quality of life and the social participations. For example, if they know how to have a Zoom call, if they know how to have a Gmeet call, and they have a nephew or someone else that live on the other side of the globe, on the other side of the world, they can connect, they can see each other's. And for them, it's something that it's extremely important. And for education, for the educator's point of view, we want to access to innovative senior-specific teaching materials. As I said before, it's very different to teach something, this kind of thing, especially when you address elder people. You have to choose the right word register. You cannot use the same word that you use in every single day when you talk about digital tools with your friends or family or colleagues. You have to be very smart in the choosing the right words. For example, when we say, okay, you have to know what is your provider, who's your provider, they don't know what a provider is. So you have to let them know what a provider is. So you have to start from the basis. And but it can be it can happen in several occasions in for all the terms that we are used to use every single day. And also we want to enhance a professional growth in digital education for adult learners with providing them this kind of material. We have, if you haven't understood it till now, we have prepared target content just for seniors for their everyday digital skills. So what we have prepared? We have prepared a step-by-step guide from online banking, payment, e-government services, calls, scams, kind of documents. So it's a Word, a PDF, Excel, blah blah. How to book medical appointments, ordering food, using transportation apps, setting up and using video calling, messaging apps, WhatsApp, Zoom. Sometimes, for example, for them, Zoom, Gmeet, Google Meet, or other WhatsApp calls for them are the same. So they cannot understand the differences between using Gmails, Gmeets, or using Zoom. For them, it's the same. So you have to let them know, okay, with the Gmeet, you have to do this way, in this way. With Zoom, you have to do in the other way. Digital security. So they have to recognize phishing scam and protecting personal information. We have a very well done module in which are listed several examples on how to detect, for example, a scam emails. You have to take in consideration the sender, you have to take in consideration the text of the emails, the layout of the emails, the links that you have received in this email, for example. So they are now getting in touch with this kind of things. And we want to create strong password and managing them effectively. For example, they use the same password for each for every tools that they have. They use the same password for the emails, for I don't know, other tools that they're using, if they are using, I don't know, other apps or for the medical bookings, they have all the same passwords. And that's and for them, it's complicated to know why they have to change it, because for them it's very useful to have one for all. Just they have to take in consideration, to take in mind just one instead of a plenty of them. As we said a few minutes ago, we have decided to have a blended learning model. So we have e-learning modules, free materials to enrich the training, in-person workshops. We are now dealing with 16 hours workshops with seniors to hands-on training session to reinforce the online lessons. And now we have flexible curriculum. So we have innovative material adapted to the needs of the elderly so that we can choose, taking in consideration our audience, we can choose which model it's okay for our target group. We have done also a comprehensive trainer handbook. So we have a guidance for educators that includes strategies for teaching seniors, including overcoming resistance to technologies, techniques for explaining complex topic in simple terms, resources toolkit. So it's a ready-to-use lesson plans, activity sheets, troubleshooting tips, and then a feedback mechanism. We have tools to gather and incorporate learner feedback into the training process. The impact of the project is, first of all, digital inclusion. So we want to reduce the digital divide for the elderly, sorry. We want to give them autonomy, so give them greater independence in daily operation and a quality of life as a result of all the above. So the improvement through digital skills. As we said before, we are supported by the European Union with the financing, with the independence. So the European Union express our just from our own and responsibilities. And EU and ASEA are not responsible for the content. If you want to know more, for seniors, we will give digital learning opportunities. For educators, we will provide resources for improving teaching. And for all, we want to contribute into a digital inclusive society. So if you want to spread the news with your friends, with your colleagues, with your family, if they want to join the Digitaliators family, they are more than welcome. You can find us on our website, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And you can reach us from our emails, for example. So my presentation is over. So I would like to thank you all for the attention. I will stop the sharing and I will give the floor back to you if you have any question or something.
Before to skip with the Q&A session, maybe we can just present you the website of the project that, as Viviana said, is important for the dissemination. And in the website, you can visit to have all the information about the project. I just shared the screen, so you can see here the website. As you can see here, we have all the information about the project. So home, you can have very idea of what our project is, but if you have followed our website, you will know now. But if you want to share with other educators or with other senior, you can send the link of this website. We have also another section about the project more in deep, so you can read careful all the information about the project. We have also a page dedicated to the consortium of our project because we are a European consortium. So we have different organization in different country in Europe. So we have here the EAC Business Academy that is our coordinator of the project. So you can have more in detail or the explanation of the organization. We have also HIDEC from Greece, eLearn that this case Viviana and me represent this organization. We also have NERDA from Romania. In the consortium, we also have Emphasis Center from Cyprus, and we have also UPIZALEC from Slovenia. So you can see we have different kind of partner in different European countries. In the work package section, you can have a look of our results and of our product. So when we will finish all the product, you can find there all the information, and you can go directly to the section dedicated of each work package. So each product and results of our project. Related to our activities, you can have more information related to transnational project meeting, where all the partners meet each other, can discuss about the project. We also have a dedicated section related to promotional material and multiplier events that we have in the end of the project. And we also have a news section that we have to populate a little bit with our news related to the project. We also have the last page dedicated to contact us. So you can have all the email if you want to connect with someone in the project, if you have some specific information. And finally, as Viviana said, we have here the directly link to our Facebook page that is monthly updated with information about the project, information about the activities of the partners. So as you can see here, there was also the how announce of the project, this webinar. So you can really support us, follow this page and to have all the update about the project. So just short information. As Viviana said, so if you have some question related to our activities or our project, we are here at your disposal.
We will also like to inform you that we will have a second webinar. So on January, if I'm not wrong, in which we will go deep into the workshop sessions that we are completing now. So during that session, we will give our audience information about how the workshop were going on, what we have achieved, feedbacks that we have obtained by the target groups, and we will have time to share our impressions. So we will have several sections dedicated, for example, from feedbacks received from, for example, D-Learn in our case, or from UBI, from IDEC, from the other members of the consortium. And thank you very much. So,
And
yes.
Viviana, I would like just to remind that the webinar will be the 15th of January. So just to keep in mind that date.
Yes, that's for sure. We will also send you an invitation again. We will also have the chance to register once again, as you've done for this webinar. You will receive an email with all the information related to the next webinar. And that's it. I don't know.
I would just like just inform you that I will send you in the chat the link for a survey if you want just to keep us your feedback related to this webinar. Just click the link and just you have just a few questions, so not more 5 minutes.
Yes, and please follow us on our social media channels. It's very important for us. You will be updated for all our achievement from that channels, and also visit our web page in which you will find all the information related to the project and all the materials. And after that, we will inform you when the platform will be ready with all the materials that you can use. Yes, Patricia?
There is a problem with the survey. Sorry, I just.
Hello. Yes, sorry. I was looking at the form you sent, and I just wanted to let you know that in the part occupation, there is written option 1, and you can't fill in, and you can't go on. So if you can just modify the Google form, I will be
Yes,
able to send a feedback for you.
I'll do it right now. Sorry, I didn't notice it. Okay. Okay.
Okay, great. So first, I would like to, I didn't do it before. That's very unpolite from my side, but I haven't introduced myself. I will do it now. I am Viviana Mazzaggio, and I'm here with Beatrice Del Nero. We are representing DLearn, the European Digital Learning Network. We are a network of more than 32 members that deals with the digital education, and we are facing all the challenges that digital education are arising, and we are trying to give explanation. We are trying to find that solution. From that side, we are very active in European projects. For example, we have several Erasmus Plus projects. We are now dealing with few Horizon projects, few alliances for innovation, for examples. And we are active in networking activities, policy advocacy, and other dissemination activities from the European point of view in the digital learning sector. We are also active in the tourism sector as well. And you can reach us from our website, which is dlearn.eu. And you can also reach me and Beatrice from our emails addresses. If you don't have any comments, requests, something to share with us, we will very happy. We have been very happy to have you here and to be part of this webinar, this introductive webinar of Digitaliators. And I hope to see you again on the 15th of January. And that's all from my side. I give the floor to Beatrice to say goodbye.
Thank you very much. And we will see the 15th of January, as Viviana said. Thank you.